If there's one thing the world doesn't need, it's the mindless slaughter of dolphins. But if there are two things the world doesn't need, it's a video about someone telling you what their favourite films of 2009 were. Hey, I just figure, everyone else has done it, so why shouldn't I do it? So I'm going to tell you in a particular order, i.e. reverse ascending order. I'm going to start at the one that wasn't the best and work to the one that's the best.
Would you be willing to wear a wire? We need your help.
7:30 a.m. I am approaching the entrance to the office.
Good morning, Liz Taylor, secretary.
I know a lot of people didn't like this film, but I can't really fathom out why. And it just confirmed for me, again, that Matt Damon he's the best actor on the planet. I don't understand why people don't think of him as that. They always think about Daniel Day-Lewis. All Daniel Day-Lewis does is this. I could be fucking the best actor in the world if that's all that's required. No, what you have to do to prove yourself that you're a good actor is kick some fucking ass in the Bourne movies and then sport a moustache and be hilarious in The Informant. It's bonkers, it's absolutely bonkers, but it's hilarious. So if you've not seen it, if the critics turned you off, then you should just fucking screw the critics and just go and see it.
Hey, Donnie, guy's German here wants to die for country. Oblige him.
This has split a lot of people, hasn't it? A lot of people think it's the best film in all known history, and a lot of people think it's a big steaming pile of dog shit. It might be crazy and all that kind of stuff. It might not make any sense. It might be too... See, some people say it's too long. I don't know if it's too long, but the real reason it's on the list is because it's the only film this year that made me grip my armrests and wet myself a little bit, metaphorically.
Well, we're all tickled to hear you say that.
So if a film can do that, it's achieved something. If a film makes you defecate yourself, metaphorically, again, it's got to be up there. So.
The machine has a mind of its own.
We are about to be in the epicenter of a perfect food storm.
Move it! We are running out of time!
Oh, this film was friggin' hilarious. It's the best animated film I've seen. Is it ever? Of all of them? I don't know, it depends how you classify it. It's the most enjoyable animated film that I've ever seen.
Oh, yes.
I think it might have just got overlooked by a lot of people because it's not Pixar. You know, if they see the Pixar name on there, it gets in on all the TV shows, it gets hyped, everyone is sort of expecting it to be great, and everyone goes to see it. When Oscar time rolls around and this doesn't win Best Animated Feature, which it won't, Up will win, Pixar have to win, even though their film's not as good.
No big deal.
It'll just be a travesty because this was totally the best film of the year. It was well animated, it looked fucking amazing.
It really works!
Just loads of fun, and it's the best use of 3D that I've seen so far, of all the 3D films that I've seen. If Avatar is the only 3D film that you've seen so far, find somewhere that's playing Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs immediately, or invent a time machine or something like that, go back in time and see it, because it's the fucking sweetness.
I don't think war is unforeseeable.
What is it then?
I don't know. Foreseeable? No.
No!
Probably one that a lot of you haven't seen. It's a British film. Well, I think it was like a British, American... So the plot centres around this British minister who makes a gaffe in front of the press, talking about an upcoming war that might be happening.
Is war unforeseeable, Minister?
Look, for the plane in the fog, the mountain is unforeseeable, but then it is suddenly very real and unforeseeable. Thank you so much.
He did not say unforeseeable. You may have heard him say that, but he did not say that.
And gets dragged to the States, and just all the cock-ups that go along with that. Anyway, you should really check it out. I don't know if a lot of it was improvised or what, but it kind of seems like it's got that really realistic look to it. Absolutely, you'll shit yourself laughing.
General Flintstone, have you even killed anybody? Yeah. Well, I mean, falling asleep on someone, that doesn't count.
Anyway, I think it's on iTunes, so you should go and rent it. You will find it funny, I guarantee it. And if you don't find it funny, like, you need to go and get therapy or something.
Civilians wanted to go to war. Once you've been there, you never want to go again unless you absolutely have to. It's like France.
And my #1 pick, the best film of 2009, by a long shot, it wasn't even close, is
They're a great band, yeah. I always liked Anvil.
In the summer of 1984, Anvil toured the world with the biggest bands in rock.
These guys are going to turn the music world upside down.
All of them sold millions of records around the world. All of them, but one.
When I work at Choice Children's Catering, they don't know that my band even exists.
Welcome to Romania.
The place is jam-packed.
Given your reputation, you should be playing in front of 1,000 people every night, and you are not.
This came out really, really early in 2009 and nothing bettered it at all. If you haven't heard of it, Anvil is the story of this heavy metal band who had this shot to make it big in the early 80s and for whatever reason just never really made it, never really capitalised on their early success. But they're still going strong 30 years later.
My name is Tiziana Rigoni, manager Anvil.
It looks like she's booked us a tour. England, Belgium, Germany. This is going to be the biggest tour I've done in 20 years.
It's just a really inspiring film about what it takes to really hold on to a dream when the likelihood of you being able to fulfill that dream and make it as a rock star, a world-famous rock star, is so slim, and yet you just keep at it for friendship or just the dream that one day you'll make your life better. And it's the best film, hands down.
That's about it.